Oh, bonus stream. Oh, bonus stream. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday, the 2nd of March. And we have returned. I, of course, am Jeremy. I am joined by Claire, up above, as it were.
I'm up in Glasgow and also sitting in Jeremy's loft.
There you go, literally. How's it going, everyone?
Busted, I've been in your loft the whole
I should have known the whole time.
It's like, oh dang it, I got Felps in the loft again.
But welcome to those who join or try again, or
who may or may not join.
Who may or may not join, or may watch after the fact. We're doing a little bonus stream. And simply put, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some Pokemoning. We are preparing for the mighty Meowscarada raid that we discussed on our stream on Friday evening. And then we're going to do it. So that is the...
We're going to do it. Whatever else we do, we're going to do it.
That is the plan of action. So Claire, you're for want of better phrasing, you're sort of leading the charge on prepping for this. So what is the POA? What is the plan of action?
Well, we discovered Jeremy didn't have a Cerulege. And for those who don't know, a Cerulege is the Pokemon that's standing next to me right now. That's
hey,
slightly obscured by Jeremy. Surprise, bitch face! Well, normally when I suggest to Jeremy, like, hey, I'm free, do you want to do something? Because he's a very busy boy, he's normally not free. And so I was absolutely delighted when he was like, yeah, let's do it.
And hello, Phil. Welcome.
Oh, hey, Phil. Nice to see you, buddy.
Afternoon
so yeah, to quickly explain what's going on, we noticed Jeremy didn't have a Cerulege, and I used my Cerulege in the Meowscarada raid. Now we're probably not going to be able to use a Cerulege for Jeremy because his won't be the highest level, but because it's got quite an interesting way of evolving, I thought we might get Jeremy a Cerulege today, and then we will have a go at the raid. So in order to get a Cerulege, Jeremy, you need to trade some items to a man who will give you some armor to put on your Charcadet. Okay. And the items that you need to trade him are these Sinistee chips.
Okay.
And I think we checked, didn't we? And you've got 4 of them.
Yeah, let's have a quick gander. So.
You haven't got. You need 10, and I think you've got 4.
Oh, they were in this.
Remember where it is? Yeah. No. TM ingredients.
That's the one. Sorry.
Mhm.
Scrolling down. Hope you're all doing well this
now,
afternoon.
the eagle-eyed amongst you may have spotted that Jeremy already has an auspicious armor, which is the item that is required to change it into a Armor Rouge, which is the other armor Pokemon, which is actually the Scarlet exclusive, because I made sure that you had one, Jeremy. We did a trade, and I made sure you got it. But yeah, so you've got
That's all right, Matty. It's all good.
Oh, sorry. Well, we were actually being quite conscientious because we were aware that we hadn't told anyone we were going to stream. So we had some friends who we knew would be recording today. So we were trying to, covertly find out when they were recording to make sure we weren't actually going to clash. We found out we weren't, so that was okay.
Exactly.
But yeah. So Jeremy, you've got 4 of them.
Indeed. Also, truth be told, this stream as well, we literally decided within the last half an hour. So.
Yeah, no, we did find out. We found out, Matty. It was all good. Because if Jeremy hadn't found out, then I was gonna just message the person direct and be like, "Oi," just so I know.
But yeah, so I currently have 4 Sinistee chips.
Yeah, so I don't know how many. You should get them for defeating Sinistees. So while I've been standing here, there are at least 3 Sinistees that have gathered around me. And what we've done is Jeremy has made his party quite small. So to remind you, Jeremy, you're not trying to catch these. Mm-hmm. You just have to fight them.
Okay. Yep. I have to.
So what he's done
them.
is he's put Charcadet in the front with the lucky egg, and what we're going to do is we're going to see if he get more XP by sending Charcadet in first, and then swapping him out for the actual Beefeater. Beefeater? The actual muscle is what I'm trying to say there. Right, let's do it then, Ja.
I'm just gonna do this fight right in front of you.
Oh, great. For some reason, that pushed me into a fight as well. I don't know how that happened. I'm going to leave.
So, switch out for Meowscarada.
Yeah.
I'm literally fighting a cup of tea, my mortal nemesis.
It looks like a cup of tea, but it's see, Sucker Punch will fail because Sucker Punch is when you're... Yeah, just need to murder it. Any way you want.
Thank you for your service.
That move, by the way, is one of the moves that the mighty Meowscarada has, so we need to watch out for that.
Went up 6 levels.
Not bad.
Learned Fire Spin. Wants to learn Will-O-Wisp. We'll say no.
Oh my god, Cerulege, will you calm down? Can you see what it's doing right now? Oh god, I'm getting dizzy. Cerulege, please stop Naruto running around.
I was going to say, it's like the Naruto run for the ages there.
Okay.
So conveniently now...
Oh no, now it's dizzy. That's adorable. It went sleepy, it went dizzy. Right, what did you get from that? Did you get any Sinistry chips?
I will check after this one, because there's another one right here.
Yeah.
So we shall repeat the process.
I don't know if having him in first gets him more XP or not. I honestly don't know. See, did you see there how you said, go Meowscarada, I know you can do it? That's because your relationship with that Meowscarada is higher than the normal relationship. And you start saying, like, oh. I was saying to Jeremy last night, by the end of my initial playthrough of Pokemon, my Pokemon bloody loved me. Cool, I think you get 2 each time, so we should be done pretty quickly.
Let's have a quick gander. So, TM things. Okay.
You can make it a favourite and make sure it goes to the
I'll
top.
do that next time. So.
Yeah.
And by next time, I mean this time.
Press plus when you're over it.
I now have 7. I had 4.
Cool, press plus. Press plus.
Have done.
Yeah. Cool, and then if you go to sort by name by, is it minus? Is that how you do it? And then do favourites first.
There we go.
Cool, right. I guess just keep on murdering.
The quest for Sinistry.
That's the name of the game. They're quite hard to find, so use your flipping, your, what was it?
My L zoom type thing.
Is it ZL? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
That has the added bonus of showing you, oh, this one has... Okay.
You! Cup of tea!
You! Brew!
I know I won't, but on the randomly off chance that one of these ever happens to be a shiny, that will then be a quandary.
I think you should definitely catch it, but also, do you think you'll notice if it's a shiny?
Oh, absolutely not. It will be I enter the battle and I'll see a bit of sparkles or something.
Yeah, that's how normally it shows.
It Giga drained me and got 6 HP for it. And we've gone up another. We're now 21. Wants to learn
Sinistry is one of those ones where the shiny is absolute bullshit. I do have a shiny Sinistry, and it is. Oh god. You and I were like thingied through each other there. I did not enjoy that at all.
May as well add Nightshade while I'm here. But yeah, so it's just very much a bit of a chilled stream. We're just going to be here, having a chat, looking for cups of tea, and and then eventually doing...
We won't need many more.
And eventually doing the Meowscarada bit.
I'm just running around in the background.
Oh, hang on. Cup of tea! Well, we've already gone up 11 levels from where Charcadet started.
Yeah, it's not too hard when you're like super low to start with.
Also, like you mentioned, adding in the lucky egg will aid that a little bit as well.
Yes, it will.
You went to bed at 4 AM, Matty, and got up at 8. You crazy scoundrel.
You mad lad!
That's because you were watching the wrestling. Which,
also, I think Matty was doing some recording last night.
So, Claire, are you... I know you're... I will say very much a very casual wrestling fan, as in you know of the odd bit here and there when we tell you. Are you aware of what happened in the wrestling last night?
Can I ask one follow-up question?
Depends on the question, but yes.
Was it to do with one of the women's matches?
No.
In that case... See, I'm just trying to think of any Simpsons memes I might have seen.
have you seen anything relating to The Rock and Cody Rhodes today?
Not today, but
Right,
a few
perfect.
days ago.
I get to tell you this in real time then. Amazing. So.
Okay, so just so you know, what I have seen is there appears to be a meme around like him wanting his soul.
Yes. Okay, so that's been a thing recently.
Right.
So.
I'm listening.
So the main event match last night at the show in Toronto was like a 6-person match. And it was to determine who would go to WrestleMania to face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Champ. Oh, spoilers if you've not seen the show, by the way, folks.
Yeah, spoilers for wrestling talk on this Pokemon screen.
So it was the main event, and the final 2 people. Well, actually, no. I'll do it like this. One of the people. I didn't actually see what that move was then. So long story short. John Cena was one of the 6 participants. It came down.
When you say 6, was it like a 3 versus 3?
No, it was all against all inside a big cage, essentially. But it's elimination style. That's the easy way to sum it up.
Oh, like 1 versus 5 kind of thing.
All against all, but it was elimination rules.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the final 2 people were John Cena and CM Punk. John Cena ultimately got the win via some shenanigans from someone else.
Was it CM Punk?
No, someone else attacked CM Punk. So John Cena ultimately won. Then Cody Rhodes came out, and we got a really fun moment where the 2 of them are going, "Oh, let's go to WrestleMania and have a really good dream match," because no one thought this would happen, kind of thing.
Did you say WrestleMania?
If I did, but
That's autumn time when you run through the leaves, like hee.
So we're getting this moment, but a big thing leading into this show is that, as you have mentioned, The Rock wants Cody Rhodes' soul and effectively wants him to become the equivalent of like the corporate WWE champion, like The Rock was circa 1999. So he would basically be given everything on a silver platter. He would become like the greatest of all time and things like that. And he said, "I'll be in Toronto to get your answer." So The Rock comes out with Travis Scott, which that's a problem and weird in itself. But they get into the ring. We've had this moment. The Rock is speaking to Cody Rhodes, and he just says, "I'm going to hold out my arms. You will walk and embrace me, and then you will be given everything forevermore and become the greatest of all time. But if you say no to my proposal," he effectively says, "you're done." And so Cody then looks at the crowd. He has a moment. And he proceeds to then go, "Rock, no, he doesn't say Rock, he says, I've already sold my soul. So I've already sold my soul. I sold it to this ring, to all of these fans. Like, I've been in this for a long time. Rock, go fuck yourself." Which gets a huge reaction. Even I burst out laughing because it was such a great thing. It was such a great thing.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, yeah.
You know what, Matty? To save you from posting that multiple times, I might just quickly add a little text box on screen.
Part of me is just like, I don't really think people care that much, but okay.
On the off chance. Note. WWE.
I mean, the groups I'm in have, I think,
Spoiler.
a 24-hour spoiler warning, which has just come off, so all of the Elimination Chamber memes are being posted now.
Happening.
There's a post here that just says, it's the person who runs this page, and they've shared it, and the meme says, "If I die, all my homies got to compete in a ladder match to determine who gets my stuff. I'm sorry, but those are the rules." And then it says, "This, but it's with who gets to take over this page after I die."
Okay, there you go, Matty. So you're doing that. So Cody says that, and then he turns around to John Cena, and it's like, "Let's go to WrestleMania and main event this show and have one of the biggest dream matches of all time." And they hug, and then they zoom in on John Cena's face, and it goes from happy to serious. He looks at The Rock, and at that moment you hear everyone in the crowd go, "No!" And then The Rock then gives the symbol of like cutting his throat, being like, "Right, kill him, he's done." And then John Cena then ends the embrace, and then he just kicks Cody square in the nuts. Cody goes down, there is a beatdown that happens. John Cena has finally turned heel after all these years and is now the corporate WWE champ. Is basically going to become the corporate WWE champion. And,
okay.
And it's like, it's John Cena's final year. What better time to try and do this? I'm all for this. I thought this was freaking amazing, but the idea that we're now getting a heel John Cena basically being like The Rock's chosen one against Cody Rhodes, it's just kind of like mind-blowing what the heck stuff. But also because it looks like Rock won't be able to wrestle for a long time, so this is a way of kind of having a match involving both of them. So
Matty is just sending me some pictorial context.
It's so good.
That's that's quite the thing. Because I was just that gives me context for this meme that I just saw that didn't make sense until you just said that, which is it's just John Cena thinking of something. It's like, help us, John. We need to main event WrestleMania. Oh, don't be like that. And it's just like Cody Rhodes and CM Punk and somebody else out the window, and John Cena's just there in his house like, ah.
But there's also now like memes going around of like John Cena's face on Friday compared to Monday, and it's like him being really happy, and then
that's what Matty just sent me.
Yeah. But yeah, it was quite a thing, and yeah, and Harriet and Ian are going to be doing a big discussion over on Bunkermania UK at 6 PM about it, so it's going to be quite the thing, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it develops. If anything, I've been very hit and miss with WWE stuff. Like the final like 2/3 of that show last night I thought were excellent, and like the way that show ended, it's like I really want to watch more now, and in a way I'm annoyed about it because I don't have enough time.
Oh, you're too busy like catching fake animals with me.
And I don't know, trying to be healthier, or catch up and do other things.
Oh, that sounds really lame.
Watching anime, I've got priorities here.
Oh, you're such a nerd, Gem.
Right?
I'm gonna bully you.
Frickin' anime. John T anime.
John Q anime.
Oh, damn, that was close.
You just reminded me of something I wanted to tell you off stream, but I will actually have to keep it off stream. Oh no, actually, I can tell you about it in general, which is an interesting discussion that I had with, let's just say, an industry insider.
Okay.
And it's maybe not interesting to most people, but it's interesting to me, which is of the anime conventions which you and I both attend semi-regularly for various reasons. One of the draws they tend to have is they tend to have screenings of shows and films, anime films. And in order to do that, they need to get permission from the person who owns the film's rights in the UK or the TV site, which we all know that.
Any screening, to be quite frank.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's not just an anime thing. I've been made aware of a recent event where it turned out that the event was screening stuff they didn't have permission for. And when the company reached out to say, quite politely,
the heck?
I can see you're using our thing. We need to have permission secured, and it doesn't look like you've secured it. They came back and said, yeah, but we got it from Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I've encountered that before.
So, Jeremy, do you want to explain why that isn't a good enough answer? Or do you want me to do it? Because I've heard about it more recently.
Sorry, there's a pop-up then. Why don't you say it? Because I'll focus on this then. But
yeah,
I mean,
you're probably done, to be honest, dude. You don't need to do it anymore.
How many more do I need?
You just need 10, I told you.
Oh, I've got way more. Sorry, I thought it was 20. I was
exactly, I did tell you that. So basically, the fact that something is on Crunchyroll does not change who owns it. And as such, Crunchyroll are basically doing the same thing, which is showing it with permission. So they can't actually give permission because they don't own it either. But what they will do sometimes is send out like preview tapes, but that is not to be taken as permission. So and I did say to the person who sent it, I was like, but I understand, like, if you maybe haven't dealt with this before, it may seem like they're giving you permission, so therefore you might have thought you were in the clear. And the person came back and went, yes, that would be a valid excuse for like a first offence, but they've been doing it for nearly 15 years. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. So, yeah. But the thing that really got me was the fact that the attitude of the event when they came back was, well, we don't have to do anything that you say.
Is that so?
No, they basically said, we don't have to do anything that you say because Crunchyroll told us it was okay. But as we're nice, we'll do what you ask as a show of good faith.
I literally would have put that event on a blacklist immediately.
The thing is, though, the company wasn't dealing with them, hence the issue, to be honest. Like, it's, I mean, and I would argue that this particular event is blacklisted, at least unofficially. But it's the fact that they were caught fair and square using stuff that they weren't allowed to use. And not only were they utterly unrepentant, they actually claimed they had the rights to use it anyway. And I'm just like, no. To which, apparently when, because the insider person I was speaking to, they told their boss, and their boss had apparently had a really rough day and was like, oh, does a shitty email need to be sent? Let me at it. And I was like, can you read it to me? And they did. And it was actually, I didn't think it was that harsh. But then again, I know that person. But at the same time, part of me is just like, the actual fucking cheek. Like, of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, to not only be like, well, actually, we don't owe you anything, but we'll do it anyway because we're nice. Are you serious?
Yeah, because another thing that comes into play here, and if I'm getting too inside baseball, Claire, just tell me to hush, is it also comes down to regardless of whether they did or didn't get permission from Crunchyroll, it ultimately comes
it doesn't matter.
It ultimately comes down to what permissions that company have or what license they hold, because someone might, for example, only hold streaming rights and not the localized home video rights.
This was their logic. They claimed that that the company that was contacting them only had the Blu-ray rights, which was not correct. They had all of the rights.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because I said to my friend who I was talking to, I was like, I mean, obviously, I think the event is talking shit. I don't think but if there is somebody at Crunchyroll who is saying explicitly, yes, this is ours, we can give you the permission, we need to find who that is and tell them to fucking stop it.
But this is the thing, man. This isn't necessarily me defending Crunchyroll, as it were, but it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me, and this, hypothetically here, if it could also be a case of, oh, it's on our website, crunchyroll.com, therefore we have rights. Is it being shown in the UK? Yes. Oh, all right. Or whatever territory.
Well, I honestly don't think Crunchyroll will have really thought about it at all, because they must get requests for like discs, like stuff like that all the time, and they haven't got time or really inclination to go through and check every single request, because it's not them really who gets in trouble if they show it somewhere. It will be the person showing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if someone asks them for something, then they will do it on the assumption, and this is a good way to use the phrase, in good faith, that they will have acquired the necessary permission.
Yeah.
And clearly they did not. And it's just so half-assed and lazy, which I would maybe forgive if it wasn't also so arrogant and they had such an attitude problem about it. You know? And it really speaks to how this event has been sidelined and, like, what's the word? Sent to Coventry, as it were, by the other events in the community, by the fact that there's absolutely no other UK anime event I can think of than these guys who would have thought that was even remotely okay.
Unfortunately, you'd be surprised. I've dealt with a number of events where similar things have come up.
I suppose. I mean, I'm talking about the more like the more fan-related ones, the ones that are less like a collector mania and more like your Amicons and your Kitacons and stuff like that.
Not saying they are the events, obviously, but using that scale of event with meaning.
Interesting. I'm wondering who's that stupid, because it certainly wouldn't be my event. Anyway, I just wanted to give you my lion witch and the audacity of this bitch story that I got earlier today.
Fair
Right. Shall we go and get some armor?
Let's. So what are we doing next?
We need to fly to a place called Zapapico, which is at the foothills of the mountains in the south. Oh no, it's a bit further than the mountains. It's like it's to the north. It's the northeast of the crater. Yeah, down a bit and to the right. That's west. Yeah, down. Yeah.
East or west?
Doesn't matter. I'm going east.
But yeah,
that's crunchy, says Matty. Oh, as in that's crunchy.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be from the stuff I've had to deal with before. Like, it's a blooming minefield and can be a right pain in the ass sometimes having to figure out situations like that.
So therefore, knowing how complicated it is,
here's some inside baseball. I'll do my best to not actually specifically mention something. It's even worse when someone's asked for permission, you can't grant it because there's a limit to how many times something can be screened, and they do it anyway, getting their own copy of it.
Yeah, well, I guess they're still breaking the rules, aren't they?
Yeah, right. Hang on,
That was another thing they said. They said, oh, we tried to. Oh, this is the best part, Jerry. They said, we tried to contact you but weren't able to. And I'm thinking, oh, come on. The companies in the UK are so small. They're so easy to contact. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like... But they were like, we've tried to contact you in the past and we've been unsuccessful. We'd love to work with you. There are lots of cross-promotional things we could do. And I'm like, oh, fucking have a word with yourself, mate. What do you think you could offer them, huh? I was very, like, you really do think the sun shines out of your arsehole, don't you? Alright, over here is I think it's over here, there is a man. There's a man. He's in here somewhere.
A man with a plan.
A man with a plan. Where is that man? Is he over there? Oh, there he is. I was getting turned around, it was up a Pico, sorry.
Fancy a trade? I'm a collector and a great lover of Sinner's tea. Yes. Hehe, that will do nicely. I feel more connected with Sinner's tea now. Here's the curio I promised. Careful with it. It's steeped in a potent malice. A set of malicious armor.
Right.
Also, I realize I'm trying to avoid, like, a beam of sun getting closer to
yeah,
my
you're
face.
slowly like, leaning away from it.
So at some point I will have to get up and just like block the window, but
not right now. Right, so if you give that item to your, or if you use that item
hey Sean
on Sharkadet, don't give it to it to hold, just actually use it on it.
Okay.
You should see something happen.
Gasp. Oh, it was TM thing, wasn't it? No, was it?
No, not anymore. It's become an item, and it's malicious armor. I think it was called.
You sold your soul to Matty Delaboo. I've gone too far. There it is. So, give to Pokemon. Give to this?
Yes. No, don't give it to it. You need to use it. Oh, maybe it does hold it. Yeah, sorry. Try that.
So, wait, use this item?
Yeah, use it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Claire!
What?
Charcadet's evolving!
What? No one could have foreseen this.
Are you ready for your dex?
Shit, yeah, hang on.
Ah!
Look at it, it's so cool. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button in the background and ruined the shot. Apologies.
There we go. What a
right,
lad.
Hang on, let me see. What an absolute beast. I do love my Ceruledge. Right, 1 second. We start reading, I will catch up.
Ceruledge. The fire.
Why do you keep saying it like that? Why do you always say Ceruledge and I say Ceruledge?
Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato?
I think you're doing it on purpose.
I'm
Show me
genuinely
one
not.
person who says potato.
Okay, I think it's because. So this is gonna sound dumb. The Japanese video game rating board is Cero, C-E-R-O. So I kind of have that saying in my head, and to me, saying Cerulege is actually kind of a bit more effort than saying Cerulege, or however I was saying it, Cerulege. I think Cerulege sounds cooler than Cerulege.
You've been saying it Cerulege. I've been saying it Cerulege.
No, you just said Cerulege.
I was asking why you were saying it that way. Chat, please back me up on this. Because literally, I've called it out because you were the one saying Cerulege. And I was like, why are you saying it like that?
Okay, do you know what? I don't remember our lore anymore. A lot happened. I was in a 4-hour car ordeal yesterday. So.
No, oh yeah, I want to hear about that. Yeah.
Well, I might have to mince my words slightly, but let's just say it took. Hang on. From where I am, let's hypothetically say I'm somewhere in between Brighton and Portsmouth. It took.
Let's call it Broadsmouth.
It took 4 hours to get said people I was taking in a car to Southampton.
That one way.
One way. The entire.
What?
Everything.
What? Why?
I mean, they were going on a cruise, so I was being a taxi for them. But no,
I think like why did it take you? And I'm going to say approximately 3 to 4 times longer than it should have done, Jeremy.
Well, I will tell you once you have read out Cerulege's Dex entry.
Well, aren't you going to read it first?
I thought I was, and then
Oh my god.
So, Claire. Oh yeah, because you called me out on the name, didn't you? How am I pronouncing it? I've literally forgotten what my default is now. Cerulege.
So you were saying Cerulege, I was saying Cerulege, and then when I asked you why you were doing it, you gave me a reason, and then ended with, and that's why I say it Cerulege. And I was like, but you weren't saying it Cerulege. What? Say it however you want. I just honestly did not know.
Cerulege, the Flame Blades Pokemon. An old set of armor steeped in grudges caused this Pokemon's evolution. Cerulege cuts its enemies to pieces without mercy.
I love how it's just like, oh, the armor's all grudgy. It's got grudge all over it. Cerulege, the Fire Blades Pokemon. The fiery blades on its arms burn fiercely with the lingering resentment of a sword wielder who fell before accomplishing their goal.
Both Dex entries great.
So is yours a female or a male?
My Charcadet was male, so.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna say there was a gap in between the Dex entry there. Does that mean there's like a female evolution?
A gap where?
In the Pokedex.
No, it's that's for Armor Rouge probably.
Oh, I didn't realise there was another version.
Yes, well if you catch another Charcadet, we can do that.
Cool.
Because if you remember, the other armor that you've got is the one I gave you. Because Cerulege is the violet version of this Pokemon, and the other one is Armor Rouge.
I see.
As Matty says, there's one for each game. So in my game, I had to give that guy some different stuff, and he gave me the Auspicious Armor, which, when we started playing this, was one of the first things I did, was make sure you had one of those. So, there are Charcadet outbreaks, so if you want, we can go and quickly catch you one.
Sure, why not?
Cool. Have a look on your map and find your closest one. They're all in kind of odd places.
South Province Area 3.
Yeah, that's where mine is too. Also, that's right near to the Meowscarada raid, so.
Oh, there you go. That's handy. Huh? We could do that after
It
them.
is. Yeah.
Let's go. Catch.
Let's go. Kikasu.
A good point, Matty. A good point. Note the material in the game is unique to itself. And the material itself is unique in each for each game.
Yeah, so I had to give him Bronzor parts, and you had to give him Sinistee parts. And for my Bronzor parts, I got the Auspicious Armor, and you got the Malicious Armor. So someone must have traded me back when I was first playing one of these. Or two, because I have 2 Ceruleges.
Glide. Glide to the outbreak.
Glide, my pretty.
Where is it?
It's like at the base of the hill, I want to say. One of my least favorite things is when they like hide something in a wall, and I'm like, really?
Okay, well I've arrived, so I'm guessing I have to climb this rock face.
I'm not sure you do, because that's like the rock face that leads to Area 0.
Well,
I know, right?
this is an awkward outbreak.
Oh, this is a fine howdy-do. Oh, in fairness, there is like a plateau slightly above it, so maybe it's up there.
That's a Shinx.
You're a shink.
That's a...
Oh, there you are. Hey, it's you.
Where is this outbreak? I'm miles away from it now.
Cave? Is it a cave? No, they do this. I don't know why they do this. It drives me mad, and it's like, where is this fucking outbreak?
So, I'm going to have to try and omit certain details with regard to why this
Oh,
all
there's one down here. There's one down here.
Where, oh, hang on, where are you?
I'm just down here.
That doesn't mean much.
Head down. There's one.
And we want... What do we want now? A female, is it?
No, you don't need a particular gender. You just need to cast. What is that? This is weird. Look at each other like. Alright.
Alright, you're right, buddy. Yeah, sure, you. Yeah, alright.
Yeah. It's like that meme. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. You just need to catch the Charcadet.
Also, I'm going to move the sun out my face because it's getting so close.
Yeah. Use this opportunity.
Alright, I'll be right back. Keep the people entertained. There we go. Oh, bonus doggo. I can switch to the other window. Hang on. There we go.
Bit of an awkward angle. Sorry, I'm trying to. Baby. Long baby. Oh, so smelly. Oh, my smelly baby.
Hang on. There was an appropriate thing that must happen now.
Oh.
Bear with me.
Catches in the chat, y'all.
There we go.
That's me. That's not Katya.
Catch is there as well.
Oh, is she? Sorry, I got the angle. The thing. It's such a weird angle.
the noodle's very funny, Sean. Fair play.
Oh, do you know what? I couldn't work out what that was the other night. I just thought it was like a cute thing. Anyway, let me just wrangle my computer back where it was.
There we go. Right.
Is that? No. That? No.
Right. So where is the raid?
Hang on. No, we got to evolve your Charcadet.
Oh, okay. Do I just hand it the armor, or?
Yes. Same as you did for Cerulege. For Cerulege.
Let's figure out where it is.
It's A for auspicious armor.
Oh, sorry. Use.
There you go.
Does it make a difference it's lower level, or will it still learn the same moves?
It learns moves as it gets higher level, but it can evolve at any level. I thought you might have already had one of these, but
If I do, I'm unaware. So, Charcadet's evolving.
What? No one could have foreseen this.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is why I thought you had one, because I remember your reaction to it.
Oh my word, maybe I do. I just totally forgot. Nope.
Oh, you got a new one, right? Okay, let's bring up the decks.
Now, how are you pronouncing this?
Armor Rouge.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But just to piss you off, Arama Rouge.
Okay, you've added letters, but okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Armarouge, the Fire Warrior Pokemon.
Wow.
This Pokemon clads itself in armor that has been fortified by psychic and fire energy, and it shoots blazing fireballs.
It does. It has an ability called, like, cannon.
Sean says, I pronounce it Molin Armarouge.
I think he's making a Moulin,
Yeah.
a Moulin Rouge joke, yeah. Armarouge. Armarouge evolved through the use of a set of armor that belonged to a distinguished warrior. This Pokemon is incredibly loyal.
My sun guard is falling. Hang on. There we go.
Jeremy's like, God, life is hard when you don't live under a dome.
Literally.
Cool, well, that's another one for the old decks.
There we go. Wants to learn Psyshock? Sure.
Now, it's up to you whether you want to try and level up your Ceruledge anymore, but I would suggest, like, let's give this raid a go.
Cool.
With one of your already higher level Pokemons.
That's not Meowscarada.
No, didn't we say, so...
We were doing a little bit of planning before we went live.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a Cinderace, right?
I do. That's level 99. The Fire Bunny Warrior.
You could do a lot worse than him. Let's bring up his moves. Okay, so, these are all good moves. I wouldn't bother with, the fighting move.
Okay.
So maybe we can replace that with something else. So we're looking for a move that's, ideally gonna be bug, flying, ice, poison, or fire. What have we got?
I've got Bounce.
Bounce will take you out of the fight for a bit, which
Yeah.
could be good actually.
Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like it's not foolproof.
Yeah, no, why not?
It's not foolproof,
No.
but
I think you'll be fine, honestly, but we'll see how it goes. It's always weird when you have two of you in the thingy, because obviously then you have to worry about each other's death clock or whatever.
great band.
Yeah, sorry, I realised as I said it. Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Righty then.
Right, so if you just make sure that you stay out of any menus,
Yep.
I will just make sure, I'll just see if I can do this.
Okay.
Just make sure I've got the right Pokemon lined up. Oh, you might want to give Cinderace an item to hold.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, you were ahead of me. I'm trying to think what it does.
Anything it casts or?
I'm just trying to think. So let me just quickly check the moves again. 1 second. Okay, so the abilities are oops. Whee. So Hone Claws is what it always casts first, which will up its attack, I think.
Okay.
It also casts Grassy Terrain, which is actually quite useful for all of us. It also casts Petal Blizzard sometimes, which is what does it do? Can you please tell me what it does? I think it's just a move that does damage or whatever. Acrobatics is a very damaging move. So anything that reduces damage is probably a good idea. Maybe like a Shell Bell, or if you intend to use like Pyro Ball over and over again, but you can only use it a certain number of times, right?
Yes. I think it's got like 7.
So it might not be worth that. Yeah. So if you give it a Shell Bell, that will give you health back every time you damage it, I want to say.
That would be useful actually. So yeah.
Yeah. So give it to that Pokemon to hold. Okay.
All right.
Let me just check. Oh yeah, Pam. So apparently Pam gave me this Ceruledge. I don't know if she just gave me the Ceruledge straight up, or I don't know.
Oh, I found a human.
Right.
I may come for your soul after, human.
Right, you ready?
Yes. I'm as ready as WWE fans weren't last night. Here we go.
I want to apologise again for robbing you of this last night, because I really didn't think that through.
That's fine.
Right.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
I am all ready to go.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Go on then. Oh, go on. I've got room for a little raid.
Cue music.
One of the first things I'm going to do is cast Sunny Day,
Now.
which will up people's fire damage,
Cool.
which should hopefully help if I don't get absolutely murdered by the first attack, which is a dark attack, which I am weak to.
And as we've already agreed, should this go well, I will be naming this Meowscarada a particular thing. Alright, let's get that pyro ball going. Do the thing. I'm paralyzed.
Fine.
Boom! Oh, that's half my health gone.
Fine.
Oh yeah,
It's paralyzed, right?
I got a decent. Oh, it's paralyzed. Sorry, yes. Yeah, I got a decent chunk of health back then as well, actually, on hitting that move.
There you go, shell bubbles for the win.
Good shout.
Now it's just a case of burning it down.
Oh.
Literally. Oof. Heal if you feel you need to.
Yeah, I might do next turn before I terrestrialize. Yeah. Oh, in fact, I have to.
That's fair.
Shit, heal up. How we doing? Oh, that did not do a lot of healing, blimey.
Fine.
I might. Should I do it again?
Up to you. You've just died on my screen.
Nah, I've got 27 health on my screen.
No, you're dead.
Oh, because it's used another move. Alright. Wow. Spoilers.
Sorry, it was you were dead quite a while
No,
before that.
it's just quite amusing. It's like, oh, okay, like, am I? No, I'm really not, but...
Yeah, it really does vary who gets to see shit first, I swear.
I wonder if it's because you're party leader.
Oh no! Fuck.
I'm gonna terrestrialize, though.
Yeah, I just terrestrialized and got killed instantly.
Claire, no!
Oh god.
Well, Meowscarada has currently disappeared on my screen, so this is really good. It's really useful.
Oh, that'll be while you're doing. Oh, she's past the terrain, which is actually quite useful.
Okay, I didn't take off a lot, but... Oh, flippin' heck. God. Just getting owned
Oh
by some
no,
of these
I'm
moves.
getting murdered, dude.
Yeah.
It's not happening this time, I don't think. I got my timings all off. Stop looking. Stop looking, baby.
Oh my god, that's 6 HP.
Okay, it keeps killing me with Night Slash. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Okay.
Sorry, that's me. We've done it. I died too many times.
I'm still on my screen, currently alive.
Sorry, Jeremy. Bad news.
Spoilers!
Game over, baby.
Yeah, I was getting done in by acrobatics quite a bit.
Yeah, acrobatics will hurt you hard. Right, okay, it's over on my screen. So I'm gonna have to slightly adjust how I do this because Night Slash keeps killing me in one.
Okay. That's a dark move, so would it be useful to have a dark-based Pokemon?
I can't really do much better than Cerulege. I could try bringing someone else. I certainly have the choices. Let me think. The reason I like to use Cerulege is because it has a devastatingly damaging fire move called Bitter Blade, which is its signature move. And the great thing about Bitter Blade is not only does it damage the person, it also heals you. It's such a hacked move, which I love using. Oh, what message? Who's that from? Oh, okay. Right. So the problem was the dark aspect was because dark is strong against ghost, and until I terrastalize, I'm weak against that. And I couldn't terrastalize, so it kept just getting me with it.
What's Cinderace's defense? Defense was good.
Yeah, it just depends on what it hits you with. No, I think
I'll tell you what,
Cinderace is fine.
I'm gonna do Cinderace again, but
do.
but my plan is if my health gets really low, I'm gonna try and do bounce to see if it can save me for a turn.
I thought you would be doing that, but yeah, I understand why you didn't.
I sort of focus more on just hitting the flame stuff to begin with, but I will actually try and utilize what's it? So if you want to that's assuming,
I'm just having a quick look. Hang on.
I was gonna say, that's assuming you've got a Pokemon figured out, but I shan't.
I'm gonna see if I can try Armor Rouge. Because that is also one that's recommended. Do I have a level 100 Armor Rouge? I feel like I do. It's one of those things where if you're on your own, it doesn't really matter, but when there's two of you that keep dying in succession, you just wipe out your time.
Yeah.
Okay, what have I got? Okay, I've got one that's a Psychic type. Do I have another one? I do. Oh, it's called Benzene. Love it. It's holding a Chopal Berry. What is that? What's a Chopal Berry do? Oh, I clearly was getting murdered by a fighting type move. Okay, right. Let's put Benzene in my party.
Benzene.
Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that, just because fire, probably. Right. Bear with me. We'll see what I can do with moves. Okay, so remember moves. Armor Rouge's special attack is called Armor Cannon.
Okay.
Which is you shoot your own armor at it. But the problem with that is it actually lowers your defense because obviously you've shot your own armor. Could you do me a favor and look at your Meowscarada?
Sure.
The one you've got. Just look at its stats. Yeah, to the one with the grid. Yeah. Okay, so it's got higher attack than special attack. And what's its lower defense? I mean, it's pretty balanced.
185 and then 177 special defense.
I feel like it's quite balanced.
Do you want me to use Meowscarada then?
No. I'm using your Meowscarada as a guide to what that one will have.
Okay.
Because I can't do it because I'm trying to do something else on the screen at the moment. Okay. And my special attack on Armor Rouge is very high. So that's good. I don't think there's any point. The thing I've found with these raids is there's not much point doing much to your own stats, because without fail they will reset your stats at some point. But if you change their stats, they can't fix that usually.
That was quite the Jigglypuff, Matthew. I just saw that.
Okay, right. So this time, my thingy will be to hit it with something called Acid Spray.
Okay.
which will lower its special defense. So if you've got anything that's a special attack,
for crying out loud. Hang on.
no, go out of that. Just look. You need to look at your moves with like a Y or something.
That was the button I forgot, but there you go.
Go back.
Shadow Ball
Oh, right,
special,
okay.
but
Yeah, what a pyro and flame charge both attack physical.
yeah, by the look of it.
What can we replace Shadow Ball with? Because Shadow Ball's not particularly strong against these guys.
I don't have many other moves. That's the thing.
We'll try TMs then.
Fair.
No. You can do it straight from that menu
Okay.
where you were before. Yeah. So yeah, there you got it.
Are we still thinking like fire or?
You've got a choice. You can do fire, poison, ice, flying, or bug.
Okay.
Now U-turn won't work because you can't leave.
Accuracy's not foolproof on that. Flamethrower.
Can you Yeah, why not?
So, oh wait, hang on. Was flamethrower? It's special attack. It's got the swirly
Yeah, I
thing.
saw that. Yeah, that's right.
No, Matty, you keep doing what you're doing. Just keep.
Yeah, you do what you like. It's all good.
That's why I added it. You know.
Yeah. Got you. Replace Shadow Ball with Flamethrower. What does your ability do?
Powers up fire moves when the Pokemon's HP is low.
Yeah, that's decent.
So am I putting the focus on?
Well, wait until so basically, what I'm gonna try and do is damage its stats by putting Will-O-Wisp on it, which will give it a burn, which will also slow it down.
Okay.
And try and hit it with Acid Spray, which will lower its special defense. Acid Spray doesn't actually damage it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Ceruledge and Armourouge are both weak to Dark because one of them's got the Ghost half type and one of them's got the Psychic half type.
Alright, I've put Flamethrower as my first move just so I can try and spam it.
Yeah, but bear in mind it's not. You might as well not do it until its special defense has been lowered a bit.
Fair.
You have to keep an eye on the old messages.
Alright.
I'm just trying to. Oh.
While you're doing that, then I'm going to quickly battle this trainer, seeing as it's here and I'm not done
Do
yet.
it, yeah, do it. Sorry.
By Irene the Artist. Oh, Fido! This is going to be super low level as well, so this is going to be a crushing. This is going to be a crushing battle. Thank you for your service, Fido. Cinderace got 22 experience for that battle.
Hell yeah. Living life in the fast lane.
There you go. But now that
I'm going to be right back.
okay.
I want to go and very quickly go and super train this Armourouge.
Oh, you're literally going away. Okay.
Yeah, literally, I've got to go to Montenegro to do it.
All right.
I mean, you can go wherever you want. You'll still get the invite to the raid. I'm the only one who has to kind of come back here. Oh, hyper training, not super training.
I mean, still sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's all about balance, alright?
I only had 2 stats that weren't hyper trained, apparently.
Oh, okay, well, I have 2 Pokemon in this battle, so this is going to go down well.
You'll probably still murder them. Isn't one of them like a level 100?
Yeah. Hop it, buddy, just right away.
He's like, I can't. They made me do this.
This Clara person wanted a well-balanced battle. They're not getting that. It says it's not very effective. But, yeah, it did not survive. So land it. Look at you, Salandit, being all ickle. And now you're done. Yeah, that battle is done.
Okay, I think that's probably all I can do. And because I'm not using the same
Oh, pardon me.
I think there's no point in me having a metronome on there at all.
Ooh. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to fly to a city now and do a proper heal job. Morning, Champion Persephone. How's it going? Oh, you've defeated all 9 trainers in this area. On behalf of the Pokemon League, here's your lovely prize.
We need to go around and get you all these at this point, because they are really worth
It's a shell
having.
bell.
Hell yeah.
We're holding this challenge for other areas around Paldea too. Stop by and try them.
Okay. I'm on my way back.
Oh, I've left.
It doesn't matter, you don't need to be there. But it's just so you know that I'm heading back.
Understood. Oh, hello, trainer. How are you? I will battle you after we try the raid if needed.
Right, okay. Try this again. I can't state how much easier this is to do alone. That's not me having to go at you.
No, I know, it's just a very funny phrasing.
The way it works, it's so much easier to do it on your own. Right, okay, you ready?
Yep.
Your Pokemon is in the right position in your party. It doesn't really matter for
Yep.
you because, yeah, it's fine. Let's try again.
In the words of Super Mario, let's a go! Let's do this!
Leroy Jenkins.
Catch your noodle!
Oh, Charlotte's here. Right, I'm not as used to using this Pokemon. Oh, it's got Intimidate. That's good. That's good. You like that? Oh, I can only do that once, unfortunately.
Acrobatics move, man.
I managed to get one harshly fell in. Now, Night Slash is not hurting me quite as badly. Which is good. I'm going to be cheeky and try one more. That should help.
Okay. Energy has begun to gather.
I can't use Acid Spray anymore, so I'm going to try and heal if I can before it kills me.
Okay. Trying desperately to terrestrialize and just keep getting more menus popping up. Wait, did it cancel my terrestrialize? What the hell?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's awkward.
I might have
Meowscarada
stolen some of your charge.
Yeah, Meowscarada was burned.
Oh no.
Right, I'm gonna try and heal up and then.
Okay. I've managed to terrestrialize this time.
Okay. Healing happening.
Not today, you dick!
Okay, I'm just gonna terrestrialize and try and do this.
Yeah. God. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing. All good, all good. No! I'm just hanging in there. You might want to switch to using special attacks now.
I'm on flamethrower already, that's what I'm using.
Cool, cool, cool. That's my last heal I was able to do.
Okay, do you want me to do one?
No, if you can damage. Oh, that was much better than the last one.
Okay.
Next time you need to heal, do it though.
Understood.
I'm hoping she's gonna cast Grassy Terrain in a minute.
We're into orange.
Good. She should cast Grassy Terrain in a second.
I'm basically just spamming the A button.
Yeah, don't forget to heal though if you need it.
Oh no, I'm paying attention to it, but I am just sort of spamming the A button currently.
Okay, she's doing something.
Removing negative effects from itself.
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay.
Try and stay
Grassy
alive,
terrain.
please. Okay, yeah, don't try not to die.
I'm
Oh,
just...
it failed. I don't know what she tried to do, but it failed. Right, I'm coming back.
Cool, cool, cool. It's acrobatics that's doing it at the moment.
Yeah. Through the shield on my screen.
Yeah, just gone on my side as well.
And she's burned, which is useful.
Right. Come on. We can do this.
I know, I'm trying. Oh. Still just everything is just such a little slice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really close. Oh wait, her shield's down. I'm gonna try using acid spray again.
Okay.
I think we got it.
So close, so close.
Yeah, has the deafness spell.
So close. I don't want to use that, but okay. That might be it.
We did it. Oh, now it pulls out flower trick. Didn't kill me though.
Oh. I think it's done, but my screen's just catching up.
Yeah, mine too. Come on, you're dead.
There we go. There we go.
Well done. Don't forget to catch her.
Oh my word. Right, catch. What ball did you suggest?
I think it was a dusk ball.
The main, mostly green one, and then red. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, green and black and a bit of red.
Yeah.
Well done, Jer.
There we go.
It always shocks me how differently you have to play when you're playing in a team. You can't just bring your normal Pokemon and hope it's just going to be the same.
Yeah.
Woo! And we've got a decent amount of candy for that as well.
There we go.
It's the first time I've used it Armor Rouge to good effect, so I did pour quite a lot of like drugs into it beforehand. Like, you know, to up its stats. Right. Sorry, am I not lying in the exact location you want me to? Where are you?
I'm near South Province Area 3.
Oh, so am I. Why can't I see you then?
I was standing near a trainer, but I'll jump down.
Oh.
Hang on. I'll get to the Pokemon Center. Because...
Oh no, there you are.
We must do some renaming.
Yes. Let me get mine out.
Well, first of all, I'm going to heal.
Yes, good idea. We did it! I have one behind you. It's a shame we can't see their names.
So, for those wondering, slash, as a reminder, Claire has a Meowscarada from this raid already.
I do.
And you were anime inspired with your naming choice.
I was. Did we actually talk about it on stream?
I believe we did, but we'll do a quick thing, as it were.
Sure. I have called my mighty Meowscarada, because that is what she is. Oh, that's an important thing actually. Before you change its name, go to the far right menu, and you see it says assign a ribbon or mark.
Nope.
Yep, on the right, I can see it. Nope.
Oh.
Yep,
right.
there.
Okay.
And choose the mightiest mark. Yep. And then out. So now what will happen is wherever you show that in a raid or wherever it shows, it will be called, whatever name you give it, the Unrivaled.
Right,
so
that makes sense. Okay.
That's what the mightiest mark does. It's also got really good stats, but this is like a badge it can wear that gives it a title. So mine will come up with its name and then the Unrivaled, as it makes sense, if it makes sense. So yes, mine is called, it just kill the Pokemon behind us. Sorry, it's a Rookidee. No Rookidee is safe. It's a cat. What do you expect it to do with a bird just hanging around?
So you were
Meowscarada, please.
So you were anime inspired.
I was. I'm trying to get him to stand still. Can you stand still, please? There we go.
Right.
Yes.
There we go.
So Jeremy and I share a love of what is potentially quite a niche anime called, well, not among people of our age, but it's called, I never know whether to, it's Dominion Tank Police, right? Not Domination Tank Police.
It's Dominion Tank Police, or just Dominion. In fact, what's the Japanese name? Let me look it up properly, because there's a...
Probably like Dominion.
Dominion Tank...
Why? I'm not here just to be a cushion for you. I don't understand.
So,
If
yeah.
not cushion, then what I saw.
So yes, it was originally Dominion, the manga, then was adapted into
Yes.
into an OVA series known as Dominion Tank Police, which was released
That's right, and then-
which was released in 1988. Then the follow-up, which was some of the first anime I ever saw, New Dominion Tank Police, which was sort of six.
Which I think is the one I saw too.
Yeah, it was like 6 20-minute or so episodes, like acts 6 to 10, as it was.
Did the Pumas have red or blonde hair? Do you remember?
Also, apparently there was a third one called Tank SWAT 01, which I haven't seen.
Did the Pumas have red or white or yellow hair for yours?
I remember
I think
them.
they had blonde.
I remember blonde, but I think that may have differed between the two seasons.
It did. Because, yeah, one of them had blonde, one of them had red. Anyway, there's a pair of cat girls in Dominion Tank Police that are the Puma sisters, who are just basically gigantic pains in the arse to the heroes. And the thing I love about the Puma sisters is because they are androids, and they could have done anything with their sentience, and they chose to be a right royal pain in the arse. And honestly, I really do respect that energy. So I have called my Meowscarada Anna Puma, which is one of the Puma sisters, and her sister is Uni Puma, which I think is what Jeremy is planning to call his Meowscarada.
Absolutely, it'll be the first Pokemon I've named.
Himself, yes, because he's got plenty of named ones, because I gave them to him.
So how do we do this?
And it will... So if you go into your thing, go to Meowscarada, and it's a girl, which is handy. Check summary. Change nickname at the bottom there.
It's X. Here we go.
Right.
So
delete the whole thing, and make sure you can put a space between the names as well.
we can do capitals.
Don't forget to put... Yeah, there we go, yeah.
It's UNI, right?
Yeah, it's Uni, not Yumi.
Let me double check.
And then space, and then Puma.
Oh no, okay.
You're right.
Yeah, I was just double checking the spelling, but I'm guessing that's right.
No, it is right. UMI space PUMA.
Right, let me go back to the screen. Right, Uni, Puma. Oh no, Puma. There we go.
That's it.
There we go.
Yay! Oh, right. So get her out and stand next to me, and we'll get a photo.
Right, let's see if we can make this work. So,
Now, but you could maybe try and get her to stand right next to mine, and then move to the other side of her.
oh, hang on, hang on. I was wrong Pokemon. Hang on.
Same basic shape of Pokemon.
Right.
Actually, you probably want to stand next to me and have the Meowscarada on the end. Just thinking about how I can center these.
Oh, hang on. You gonna turn this way?
No, I've got mine. Oh, okay. So what I was gonna do, Jer, if you can see can you see my screen?
Not really, to be honest. No,
Okay.
it's too bright.
So what I would like you to try and do is if you stand next to me on my right, yeah?
Yeah.
And try and get your Meowscarada on your right. I think I
Okay.
can get a good shot there.
All right. Let's. Okay, I'll try and do some tactical.
Or if you
planning.
can get her to stand still, I can just come and try and set up around you if you want. Ah, perfect.
Oh no!
Yes,
Wait!
that's it.
No! No! I think I've saved it. I saved it.
What?
There's a little thing walking around.
Oh no, it's okay, he's wandering off.
Okay, good. Right.
Have you got her to stay, yeah? So turn
Yep.
around.
I can't. Hang on.
You want to do a pose? Jeremy, we can do the pose! Do up, and then do the one that's like, you should have, so I've got this one.
Oh, you got fusion, have you? Right, hang on. Do I have fusion?
Oh, you don't have it.
I don't have fusion.
Oh no. Do you have?
I can do like a Carmen Rider one, but.
Right, you just pick the one you like the best.
What we got?
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah?
Right, ready?
I can do Carmen Rider as well, if you want.
Let me screenshot. It's a shame we haven't got a better background. It's fine.
I can't, I can only go around so far.
No, it's fine. I'm the same. Can you stop saying been having some nice battles, please? It's in my face. Right. So I'm good. Right. Because when he talks, it appears over the characters.
Yeah.
Right, I've taken some captures. We're all good. We're all
Okay.
good.
There you go, folks. Anna and Umi Puma.
We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah!
There we go.
Can you... I showed you how to do this, right? When you just go...
And then you get all dizzy.
Yeah, good fun. Thanks, buddy. Meowscarada, please.
Well, there we go. Achievement unlocked. We did it.
We did do it. Is there anything else you wanted to do while we were here, Jer?
We'll probably check out in a few minutes, I reckon. Is there any other, like, random admin? Oh, I guess there is one thing. There was a trainer up here I was going to do just to make sure I've done it.
Oh, yeah. Go sort yourself out, yeah.
Go sort
Just have a
yourself
quick
out.
look. Just go clean yourself up. I can't. So after I spoke to my husband after he came home last night, and I said, Keith, just guess how many shinies I found? And he went, I don't know, 5. And I looked at him, and I looked at my hand, and I went, you know what? If days like this, I'm really sad I don't wear my wedding ring anymore because it irritates my hand. Because I really wanted to pull it off and throw it at you. Because anyone who knows Keith knows he has just an infuriating knack for getting things right when you want to be like, no, it was this many! And he always gets it right the first time because he's a dick. Then I got confused because I was like, I could only find 4. And I was like, oh wait, no, because I had the Houndor, which of course I gave to you. So yeah, good fun. I've never, ever come across that many shinies in one night before. And the best part was, no one saw any of it. All you could hear was me shrieking when I found another one.
We just kept hearing about it.
Yeah, it's the fact that I was trying to get into a raid at the end, and I was like, ah, and you were like, what? It was so funny.
Oh, what are you down there?
Ooh. What is that? Is it a spoink?
It's a Jigglypuff.
Oh, it's a Jigglypuff.
Oh, well, let's get back to the Pokemon Center and then I'll...
Do you have any gaps in your deck still for the main
for
game?
definite.
Oh, okay.
But we may touch that on another day, as it were. So.
Oh, there's one thing I want to show you before. Where have you gone?
Same place.
Okay. There's a. So some of you may have recognised when we did the Pokemon reaction stream. I drew Jeremy as a Raging Bolt, which is like a paradox version of Entei.
Correct. That's what we said.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you recognised Entei. I'm not as good with those names as you are. But I thought you might actually like to see it in person because I have one.
Oh, amazing.
Right. You ready?
Yes. Getting the camera out. Oh, look at that beast! It just
Look at the boy!
It just destroyed that Makuhita.
Oh, it's actually quite difficult to get a photograph of this bastard because he's so tall. Right, stay. Hang on, let me just... There you go. He's going to stay still now.
Alright,
So,
2 seconds.
it's because if you get too close, you can't fucking see him. He won't move. You can get another photo if you want. Or if you want, you can get up on the...
I was going to say, I've got an idea.
cliff and
Hang on.
maybe What? Oh, get up to the... Oh, smart! Or might be able to drop down from above.
Right, hang on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Go, climb up the cliff and jump down.
Whoever that Pokemon was next to me just then just went, ah!
Ah! Miraidon just landed on
Item.
him.
Right. Ah, crud!
What the hell was
I
that?
think it was a braviary or something.
Sorry, hang on a second.
What was it?
I don't know. You just stand there a second. I'll be back in a sec.
Where's it gone?
I don't know.
No, man, where's your Pokemon gone?
No, I went up the cliff because I was like, what was that? I saw it wings for a second.
It's still there.
I can hear it. Where is it?
Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, it's a Star Raptor.
Okay, makes sense.
Right. Do you know what the reason I did that is because all I saw was a flash of kind of taupe coloured wings, which is the same colour as a shiny Corviknight.
I see.
So there was right. So if you show me where you're looking, I can park my boy in the right place.
How about we do it this way so we don't get have you been having some nice battles?
Oh god, yeah. Right. Which is that? Have you got the tower? Is that you looking towards the tower?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
The quest for the photo.
Hang on. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Stay there, buddy.
I might have got a decent one just then, so I'll share that
Oh
one.
my god, buddy, stay still. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I feel like I'm watching a nature documentary.
Okay, I got him. He stopped.
Right, how do I...
I don't know if you can zoom. Can you?
I'll just leave it here.
Yeah. I can get a decent... It always seems to be when I want to try and take a picture, the sun always goes in.
Could change the music.
For the camera, yeah, you can.
It's quite amusing. Oh, I did it. If you go left or right, if you change the lens, filters, you can sort of zoom in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And do various things. If you go on fisheye lens, it zooms in a bit. There you go. How's that?
Oh yeah, well.
How's that?
It looks really wide at the front. Yeah, so over the few days before the thingy, I got very acquainted with the shape of this Pokemon because I ended up having to draw it so many times over and over. Oh, so there's another one that looks like this. That's called Gouging Fire. And it's a paradox version of. No, this isn't Entei. Isn't that Raikou? Isn't that meant to be Raikou?
Maybe.
The Thunder one.
Actually, yeah, fair shout. I just defaulted to Entei because it just reminded me of it. But
Because the reason I say that is because again I'm not very good at that, but I think this one is the one that's based on Entei. Let me find him. There he is. Sir, I wish to see the baby. Do 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 do. Okay. And we're here. Where'd you go? Oh. You up there again?
yeah,
Okay, here we go.
to try and get the photo up. Oh, look at that! Just murdered.
Oh, sorry, he just murdered somebody again. Come here, bud. Come on.
Oh, gone.
Yeah, I know.
Murdered.
Yeah, I know.
Caught it on
Come
camera.
on, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on. Can you stop? Right, yeah. Okay, I stopped him. So you can see he looks more like Entei. In fact, because he's not so tall, you may not have to be up on top of the thingy to do that. You can come down.
Fair point.
You can still... Dog's wagging her tail in their sleep. You can probably get quite a good one for here before the sun goes behind the tree. Oh, the sun is a different place on your screen, of course it is.
Waiting for the thing to go behind. There we go.
It's very cool. You can get these too. Actually, no, these ones you probably can't get as easily, but there are versions of this one you can get. In order to, what's called touch trade, as in, get it in your Pokedex, you can trade them and trade them back, which I've done to a few people for, getting some of the ones that I can't physically get in-game.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
Cool beans. All right, I'm going to hit the save, and then I think we're going to start to bring this to a close.
Yes, indeed. I'm trying to see if I have anything else weird that the folks might like to see.
Well, while
I've
you're
got some very
having a look
weird
at that,
stuff.
Felf, why don't you tell people where they can find you?
You can find me in my house. That's where I live, but don't come there because I'll be scared. But also you can find me at MinamiCon this coming weekend. Because that is where I will be, along with Jeremy, who I think is going.
Oh, well, that was the wrong screen. There we go.
What just happened?
I just hit the wrong button. I went to the starting screen by accident. Yeah, I'm going to be there. I'll be helping out on I believe on the Gundam Mad stand with our good friend Gorinda. I'll be there. So if you're about, come and say hi.
Yeah, come say hi to Jeremy. If you're around on the south coast near Southampton, even if you don't have a ticket for the for MinamiCon, feel free to pop into the Novotel and say hi. Obviously you won't be able to get into any of the events, and please do not try because that is not cool. But if you want to have a drink or just hang out, that is totally a thing that can happen. If you're going to be at MinamiCon as an attendee, we will see you there. My husband will be doing the MC at the masquerade like he usually does. And I will be taking part in my regular event of Mock the Weeb on Friday night, run by Rob the Z, everybody's senpai, Bison Senpai, who is also a streamer. If you want to find him, he is on twitch.tv/Captain Hurricane. I think that's the full thing.
Sounds about
Maybe
right.
it's Captain. I'm just gonna have a quickly check. I also want to check if it's Captain as in the full word or if it's like Captain. I can check that real quick while I'm talking.
Well, while you're
Who do I follow?
while you're doing that, I will quickly say if you want to find me, linktr.ee/Geraffemy is the easy way about going about it. You can find links to my unboxing YouTube channel, the VODs channel, which I will gradually get updated again. Just working on it, as it were. But otherwise, you can just find links to various things that I'm doing, including our good friends on the Bunkermania UK stuff. In a short amount of time, I'm going to be doing a review of the WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So make sure you head on over to Bunkermania UK shortly.
We totally queued that up for them, didn't we?
There you go. We try.
I'm trying. So it's actually Captain Hurricane, which is CAPTN Hurricane. So
Captain.
I'm gonna try and put that in the chat right now. Give me a second.
Cool. And I will say that this coming Friday, I am planning on doing a stream. I've got an idea for something I want to do, but it involves me having to find an older console of mine and seeing if I can get things to work. Which, whenever there's other technology involved, is anything we know, folks, it either really wants to play ball or really doesn't with me. So
the Game Grumps are playing Sonic Adventure 2 at the moment, right? And one thing that's come up in their playing of it is the fact that one of the players was just like, the problem with the discs for this particular console is that they were made in out of a softer material.
Yeah.
Which sounds really weird, but basically what that means is they don't last. So it's actually really difficult to find games like that in good condition.
Thank you, Felf.
15 months, baby.
There you go.
Right, well, thanks for joining us this unplanned scream and stream. That's what we do.
There
we
you go.
stream and we scream. And enjoy your wrestling if you're going to go and watch Bunkermania, which I suggest that you do. And I guess we'll see you next week or whenever we do.
We'll be back in some capacity on Friday evening. So until then, folks, take care, be safe, we love you all, and have a nice weekend. Bye!